Samantha Power says better access is needed for the UN in South Sudan. This in an attempt for more assistance to crack down on sexual assaults on the Sudanese people. Power says the world has many dire situations and South Sudan is among the worst.
The US representative to the UN says the international community should be prepared to continue to invest in standing with the people of South Sudan. However, the government of South Sudan needs to do its part.
We have a lot of dire situations in the world. This is one of the worst. And we are prepared as the international community to continue to invest in standing with the people of South Sudan. But we need the government of South Sudan to do its part and allow the UN and the humanitarian community to be the partners that they really want to be.
Power says the international community is extremely frustrated with the obstruction of the UN peacekeeping operations that has gone on for too long.
The best way of averting further destabilization and giving that peace agreement a chance to take hold, giving the civilians a chance to receive the food that they vitally need, but more importantly to get back to planting and taking care of their own destinies.
She says they have been alarmed by the killing of civilians that has occurred outside the UN sites and a surge in the reports of sexual assault being carried out against the people in South Sudan.
It has been extremely difficult for the UN to do its work here, whether that's the work of being out and about and patrolling on the streets in the hopes of protecting civilians who might be vulnerable, or just the work of having humanitarian access so that you can feed people who are in certain parts of this country at grave risk of famine.
Fierce fighting in mid-July between troops loyal to Kiir and those backing former Vice President Riek Machar raised fears the 5-year-old state could slide back into full civil war.